Welcome to another How to Use and Getting Familiar with Stable Secretary. In this video, we will be online looking in our settings menu at how to add team members and health providers. So team members would be the most common extra logins to add. These would be people like your employees, managers, lesson instructors, trainers, whoever's, as well as horse owners, to have their own unique login and password. So they need their own email address for it. When you grant them access, they will get an email inviting them to create their password, and then there they go. They can log in both online and in our mobile app. They must be a contact, because when you go to pick someone, you have to pick someone off of this list. So we will just pick someone. You will give them a role. For example, this person would be an employee, let's say. You have to give them an email address. It needs to be a real one. For the purposes of this video, I'm just going to put some font on there. When you click send invitation, that sends them the email. The email's good for 7 days. If they don't open it by then, down here will be a new section called invited members, and you'll have a little button to resend it. So you can choose what kind of role and then permission goes along with it to control how much they can or cannot see, can or cannot do. So an admin or a stable manager, you're going to want them to see and be able to do everything. But a horse owner, they can only see their own horse's information. If you give them manage power, add records to only their horses. If you give them schedule power, which you can see over here as a toggle, they can view the schedule, but they will only see the events that themselves or their horses are tagged into as a horse or a participant or an admin by. You can control these permissions with the toggles. You can edit their role, as well as fully revoke their access. They can't log in at all by deleting them. Now, it is important to remember, like I said earlier, they have a unique login, so their email address has to be only for them. But if they have ever been an account holder or had a free trial themselves with that email address, the system will flag it. It will cause a problem. Just contact us right here. Here's our email address. You can call or text us at the number that's on the support website. We can sort that out for you. It is not a problem. It's just a security check in the system. So that's team members. Those are going to be your employees, your people that are there every day doing something at the farm. When it comes to health providers, that's where it gets a little different. Health providers, again, have to have their own email address. They'll set up their own password when you invite them via grant access. But their login will log into one spot, but let them access as many stable secretary stables as they are attached to as a health provider. So like we all have the my account little login thing here, they have another menu on the side that's an additional drop down, so they can switch from Caitlin's stable, horse stable, Happy Acres, wherever they're linked to. Because you're maybe a vet, they'll come and do shots at your farm. They'll go to your neighbor's farm. They'll go to a farm the next town over. This lets them access any of them but your stable secretary account to view horses' general information. So if you have special notes, allergies, health conditions, something listed in there, the vet can click on the horse, see that, be reminded, and they're able to add the health records themselves. So your vet tech, right there, horse side while they're standing in your barn, or when they're back at their office doing their recording and billing, they can plug all that in for you. That's the number one advantage to having the health providers. They get to plug all those in for you for vaccinations. If it's a farrier, what horses they trimmed, what they did, stuff like that. But again, whereas a team member login is unique and only accesses your stable secretary account, health providers, although it doesn't blur together, they are able to be health providers at more than one stable secretary stable. And part of that is their permissions are just set. So the only thing you can change is either adding them or fully revoking their access. Their login to your account is removed. They can't get in or see anything anymore. So that's a little bit about team members and health providers. As always, if you run into problems, you have any questions, comments, anything, email us at support. There's the phone number that you can call or text. We're here. We're going to help you out. Happy to do it, for whatever you need. Thanks.